Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. We're running NIS again. This week we're at Daytona for the Coca-Cola night race, or whatever they're calling it now. But this will be pretty fun. Super Speedway racing under the lights. I qualified pretty well. I could have been faster, but starting 5th is not terrible. So hopefully being up towards the front, be away from a lot of the mess, a lot of the accidents and that sort of thing. I really prefer to be up towards the front in these races if I can help it. I'm better at controlling the draft than I am at being stuck in the pack. So this will be kind of a long one. Lap times average about 46 seconds, and it's an 80 lap race, so about an hour probably, you know, not accounting for cautions. So it ought to be pretty fun though. These are one of my better tracks, so hopefully we'll do well here. I did run an A fixed race just to try to learn the drafting package, so I think I might, you know what I'm working with to start. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes here. So hopefully we have a good race. I'm pretty optimistic about starting up front. If I can, I will try to get to the lead and lead the race. But even starting from 6th, it's a little tough to get right out front from 6th place. So we'll do the best we can and see what we can make of it. But to anybody out there watching, I appreciate you very, very much. I know I have at least a couple of people watching. Thank y'all. And I'm gonna try. I'm trying to get the stream. I don't know exactly what I need to download, but I'm working on it. I'm researching it, trying to figure out how I can overlay some more relevant information on screen. I mean, I know you can see like the little steering wheel indicator and my speed and pit road and like the standings and all that stuff, but if I could figure out how to get like a chat where I could read any messages you might write, or maybe maybe some more information, like these are the cars all around me, maybe get a standings, to see how kind of gains I might make in iRating or safety rating or something like that.
Additional sets aside for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
I would really, really like to get more information on screen and give me a better way to interact with y'all during the race. So that's on my list. I'm trying to get that figured out. So hopefully sometime soon I'll have a little bit better stream setup. Rolling off pit road here.
Alright fellas, we got an amazing day for a race here today. It's a great racetrack for us guys. I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun. Got a great crowd, great weather, great race car, great pit box. Everything's looking good fellas, so let's be smart. I can be on the outside this time. Pit road is closed.
I need to go in my settings and reduce how often Chad Canals talks to me, because when we're on the out lap or on the formation lap, it's a perfect time to talk to y'all, and Chad keeps interrupting me, so I need to fix that. But again, everybody watching, I really, really appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully this will be entertaining, maybe hopefully not too entertaining to start, I'd like to get settled into a groove if we can. But being up towards the front, super speedway racing, this will be pretty fun getting going here. And hopefully we can find our way a little bit closer to the front. That would be the best case scenario. So let's get situated. see how we start shaking out here. If I have a chance to get to the bottom lane, I will. But we'll turn voice chat back on, see what everybody's saying, and we're getting ready to go green here.
Check your steering wheel one more time. Base car's off, be ready.
Watching the car on the inside, so when he
Green
goes,
flag,
I'll
green
go.
flag.
Oh, there's the green. Okay, we're going.
Inside. Go inside.
Green flag at Daytona. There's really no
there at the
no
bottom.
room for me to get down right now. I'm kind of just stuck on
In
the.
and out. One car inside.
I don't know what that guy's doing. Needs to hold his
Still
line.
there.
No need to be going 3 wide here early on, and we're losing a ton
Still
of
there.
time. I'm going to try to get down.
You're
in.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah.
Still
Come on up.
outside.
Come on up, John.
The second place starter did not
Still
get
outside.
going very well there. And the 4 car didn't stay on his bumper. That was
Round lap 1.
Clear up top.
that was a pretty big mess. So
Inside. Clear.
didn't want to stick my nose in there in the middle and cause a wreck on lap 1. You never want to be that guy. So I had to back out of it and lost a bunch of spots. Well, only fell back to 8th, but my distance to the leader increased a lot. So that's unfortunate. But we're settled in on the bottom here now. And unless people start acting too crazy, we can kind of just ride this out for a little while.
Yeah, remembered.
We'll try not to run full throttle.
20 lap, no man.
Alright, nothing yet.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I don't see anything.
The thing about being in the
Okay,
draft
I'm pretty sure it's a Phantom for it.
is you don't have to run full throttle. You know, you might run full throttle if you're trying to push the guy in front of you and get a run, but when we're just, you know, lap 3 of an 80 lap race, you know, there's no need to really be forcing the issue right now. So I can, you know, I'm running 2/3 throttle right now, 3/4 throttle, and that's saving a little bit of gas. I might be able to get one more lap out of a fuel run if I'm able to manage this over the course of a run, and that could make the difference, you know, get down to the end of the race. It's definitely a 2-stop race. You can't make it to lap 40 on gas, so the strategies will be pretty interesting, you know. I mean, we'll have to stop between lap 30 and 35, I would imagine. Maybe a little bit longer if I'm able to save some gas. And after that, do we run it all the way out to lap 70 to where it's like 10 to go? Do we get a caution that makes the decision for us? You know, or do we try to split it down the middle? Do we pit on like lap 50, 55, you know? Kind of see what other people are doing. You just don't want to pit by yourself. You need a draft partner. You need help. So I don't want to make a unilateral decision to pit without having people around me to draft with when I'm done. So just have to be smart, be patient, see what happens here. But early in the run, big checkup into 1 right there. Had to get almost totally out of the gas. Just trying to be smart. Just getting ourselves set up for later. I would have liked to have gotten to the front. I think if my lane had gotten a better start, it probably would have worked out, or I would have been closer than I am right now, at least. So that's unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. That happens in you know, real life in NASCAR too. You'll have a guy that just doesn't get going, spins his tires, misses a shift, or just gets a bad start. You know, it happens. So I was just unfortunate to be 2 cars behind the guy that didn't get going and then had to get out of the gas to keep from causing an accident in turn 1. So hate to be in that position, but we're doing okay here. They are running it pretty hard up there at the front. They're sticking their nose in, and looks like everybody, the top 4 are kind of putting themselves in some awkward positions. So this group that I'm in right now might be able to gain a little something. There's a gap from 4th place to 5th place that I see. We could turn that into a big run if we I bet 5th place is probably thinking it's not worth it right now, and he's not wrong. And what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to minimize my wheel movement in the turns. So every time I make an adjustment in the wheel, I'm losing speed. I'm sacrificing speed to make a direction change. And it's minuscule, you know? I'm losing maybe tenths or hundredths of miles per hour. But I'm just trying to be smooth, be predictable for the guy behind, you know? If I'm smooth, it's easier to identify cars around me that are not being smooth and to plan accordingly, so. Right now we're running okay. That top 4 is kind of getting away from us a little bit, it looks like. I would like to get closer. I'm going to give this car right in front of me a push going down the back here. We're going to get right up to his bumper and give him a little push. He's got a pretty good gap to the cars ahead, so I'm full throttle right in this bumper. I'm not touching him, but I am, you know, he is getting a little bit of aerodynamic benefit from me pushing him right here. See how we gain on the car ahead? That's, that was pretty significant. Cars behind, I checked up a little bit there, and they had a big run and weren't anticipating. And that's the thing, you know, I'm trying to look several cars ahead, so that if I do need to check up, it's not so severe, so I don't get ran over from behind. But we've kind of gained a little bit back to the leader there. I don't think we were ever in danger of losing that lead pack, but I don't want him to build out a big gap to us, you know, because what'll happen is we'll get a huge run and somebody won't react and it'll cause a big wreck. So just trying to be smart, stay in position. If I get a chance to move up the running order any, I will. But if I jumped out of line to try to pass the car in front of me right now, that would put me back at about 36th, I bet. I would just get freight trained by everybody. So don't want that either. Boy, they are pushing hard up there at the front. I saw that leader get loose. He got a car right on his bumper pushing him. And the other thing too, if you stay pushing a car for a real long time, if you look down, you can see my big tachometer counting my RPMs right there in the middle, bottom of the screen through the steering wheel. At about the 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock position, or 10 and 2 position, the top smaller dials. Whoa, there goes one. He's spinning. We're okay here. We're just going to keep it going.
One coming up, go deeper.
Thanks for not just shooting across the track.
So yeah, that Red Bull car was being a little aggressive up there, and it's hard to say for sure. I'm not so sure that the 3rd place car didn't decide to deal with that or what happened, but you know, 11 laps of 80 and we're wrecking, you know, guys are not being smart. But anyway, like I was saying, those 2 gauges right next to my tachometer, the higher, smaller dials, that's my water temperature on the left side and my oil temperature on the right side. If you pay attention to those when I start really pushing a car,
What the hell was that, Gospel?
those temperatures will...
I don't know. You've been shoving the crap out of the 2 and then checked up all of a sudden, drifted up a little bit, barely tagged you. I didn't even get an incident point off of it. Just kind of backed up all of a sudden off the turn 4 and we made, I think, the slightest of contact. Look away.
Well, while they sort out the wreck, those temperature gauges will start to rise if you notice when I get right up on a guy. And if I just stay on a guy for laps and laps and laps trying to make a big run happen or something, you'll overheat your engine, or I'll overheat my engine, and it's really easy to have an engine failure at Talladega and Daytona when you're pushing guys. So that's another factor, something you got to pay attention to at a super speedway race. That's why I'm not right on the guy's bumper in front of me, or one of the reasons I'm not. It's temperature management. It's a factor in these races, so you just got to be smart. That's probably my most overused phrase in the streams and in iRacing about just being smart, but it's true, you know, it's really, really true. You got to make it to the end and be in position. I'd rather finish third without getting in any wrecks or accidents than be pushing too hard, wreck out halfway through the race. You got to be there at the end. If you wreck coming to the checkers, or you're trying to make a move for the win, and you have a wreck, and, you know, at least you were there. At least you were trying.
36, what are you doing, dude? We're gonna lose this pack.
Yeah, I'll just get back to you.
We've already got, it sounds like 2 packs. I'm in the lead pack, and it sounds like there's another bunch of guys a little bit further back, like we've split up a little bit into 2 smaller packs of race cars. That'll happen here sometimes. You know, ideally you can keep it all as one big pack, everybody working together. But if you got somebody who can't hold a line, or something unusual happens, like the car gets loose or almost spins and everybody has to check up, then you get split up into 2 groups. And once that happens, it's not impossible, but it takes a lot of cooperation from everybody in the second pack to catch back up to the first pack. You got to have a bunch of really thoughtful, competent, talented drivers and drafters to make that happen. And odds are, if you get split up, you probably don't have that in that second pack anyway. So, unfortunately, you just get stuck back there sometimes. I got stuck back there in the A fixed race an hour ago, and didn't finish well because I got stuck in a second pack and never could catch back up in the lead pack. So. We're running pretty well right here. I did see somebody trying to make a move in the outside lane behind me. It's still, I would argue, it's still not time for that. There's going to come a time where it's worth it to try to make a move and get a little bit closer to the front. And I would like to, if I had a big group that was doing it that I could latch onto. Then I'd probably take them up on it. But from here, one car, you know, it's a bad idea.
I don't say yes. You're running front head of David, but it's your right rear.
What are you saying?
Alright, I'll pull out.
Always pull out. Always.
No, don't pull out, man.
Big check up in front of me. Not sure what happened. Maybe somebody was pushing and got a little squirrely or something. Yeah, we'll see that happen. I might be the one getting pushed and get a little bit squirrely, you know, but you'll see how on the edge bum drafting really is. We haven't been bum drafting any of this race so far, but we will. As we get a little further into it, we will. And it's hard. It's really difficult to keep the car under control, or to push the guy in front of you without putting him in a compromising position and wrecking him. So it's very, very difficult. And I see we're kind of developing a gap to the top 4 again. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I'm going to get a little bit closer to the car ahead. Little touch right there, just a touch. Get him closer to the car in front of him, and that looks like we're already.
I'll break the ice. How's everyone doing tonight?
Already gaining on the top 4 again. Don't want to. Although now I
pretty good there, Mr. Garrett. What's your prediction for this race?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say the go green until pit stop, get a huge chunk of pit stop, and we have 5 possible. 5 to go.
Stay in line here. We're catching them.
That sounds like a pretty good bold prediction there. I'll get back to you about halfway through the race. Sounds good, Mr. Garrett?
Out, catch this on
Hey Garrett, let's plant the box board so you got me.
TV
Connor
interviews.
Harrington on track. Yeah, got a copy of this.
I got you, Kevin.
This is Big 10-4.
Yeah, how's it feel leading this race so far, knowing that anything can happen? There's so much uncertainty in a race like this. Gotta get your prospects.
Well, as you know, the first car in line cleans the racetrack for everybody, and I think I got somebody's knickers on my nose here. That's why we got that extra downforce. We're going real fast.
Alright, 10-4 sounds like a good plan up there. And what's your strategy for this race, knowing that anything and everything can happen when it comes to these uncertain racetracks?
I know, yeah, we're going to put ourselves in the best position. Our private label team Hot Machine doing real well. So I think our partners at Ethica and Hopperette. We're going to go out here, we're going to try to put on a good show for everybody at home.
Alright, 10-4 sounds like a plan. I'll get back with you on lap 69 to see how your race is going.
Copy that.
I had to piss really bad.
That's hard work. I'm impressed. Be doing television interviews in the middle of the race like that. That's honestly, that's impressive. Great work, everybody. We're holding pretty steady right here, 7th place. I don't know what this gap is about for the top 4. I would like for us to get closer, but being the second car behind the gap instead of the first car, or behind, you know what I mean. I'm not pushing the guy with the gap in front of him. I'm pushing the pusher, and that's a good way to have a wreck. So just trying to be smart here, trying to get ready for pit stops. If we have green flag pit stops, that is really difficult to do. I did practice them. I kind of know my braking point and everything. But trying to get on pit road, slowing down from 200 to 60, along with whoever else might be coming in at any given time.
Good job there. Good job.
That's that takes some talent. That takes some effort. So we'll see how all that goes. That'll be coming up in about 10 laps or so. That should be pretty entertaining.
You say that.
Saving fuel in iRacing. That's up for it.
Well, for you guys up here, anybody want a shortcut? Give us a chance of maybe not having to make it on one stop.
They're not going to be able to get on one stop. It doesn't really matter.
I went more than half throttle, so that, like, half a lap on top.
I say we just big ticket and sit now.
Oh, that's over 15 points.
Alright, we've closed that gap up a little bit. It'll be time to pit in about 10 laps or so.
Alright guys, we're gaining. Let's keep our head in the game.
Although I've got plenty of gas, you know. I'm doing okay, but I know the leader has been running wide open the whole time. He won't make it. He'll probably make it another 10 laps or so. Me running half throttle, I've probably got, you know, maybe 15 laps at the tank. Because I have not been running it wide open this run, hardly at all. But no need to get stuck out on an island. Got to pit with the pack to have a chance.
Dude, you're just slowing us down when you do that. Stop.
The front two is the fat pack. We're not gaining. You guys don't know how to do it.
I don't know where you're trying to go, the front pack's right there. You're in 3.
Look, man, like, I'm just leading it. I don't know. I'm not the guy behind me.
This package stuff. The only question is, you know, how drive it, and then we can't actually drive it like we should be able to drive it because we're on the internet.
Sounds like that second pack is starting to fight a little bit because everybody wants to lead, but if people get side by side, they're slowing all of them down. So we're definitely getting split up here, but being in the front pack, that's a good thing for me. So. Looks like fourth place is on his own little island up there. I don't know what
Why
this
are we
is.
letting the front three get away?
It doesn't matter. If I get wide open for a lap, we'll be good.
Yeah, I know boarding was good.
What's there at one stop and speed something?
Yeah, I mean, I understand what fifth place is talking about here. He's just trying to save a little fuel and all that stuff, but like, why now? You know, maybe save it on the last pit stop. We're really not buying much of anything with this gap. I don't understand it. I think he thinks it's more important than everybody behind him. But he keeps doing that. He's going to get shuffled out of line. So. Now we're gaining to the car ahead. Whoa, big
Working the
checkup.
bottom. Inside is clear.
See, that's how you have an accident,
On that,
honestly.
I don't think that big.
Like, you get a gap and you get a big run, and then you got to have a big checkup because we're not.
Hey, three in front of us. Can y'all go high with spare transmission inside? Can y'all go
I
high?
understand, you know, kind of asking for a wreck
And
here.
then tag in, we'll get them.
Because right now everybody wants to ride in line, which
Now
makes
we'll have problems.
perfect sense. But if we keep screwing around with this gap to the front, then we're having unnecessary checkups that lives off the gas. Full throttle. The whole track's full throttle, but where you would expect to be full throttle, like middle of the back stretch, there's no reason to be checking up. So we need to go. This is stupid.
Daniel, just be cautious when they keep doing the big checkup.
You got damage up there. Let's go around. Try to catch speed.
I don't understand what we're doing here, but I'm kind of stuck
Maybe
because
you have damage or no?
I bet they're not gonna go for it if I try to step out of line.
Is there a reason we're like parking the bus in this corner?
18 damage. And this car next to damage. Be a hero.
We might be gaining on them a little bit here. The lift is what's going to cause an accident. Somebody's not going to be ready. They're going to be right on the guy's bumper when they arrive at the car ahead, and when he lifts. Like if the car 2 cars ahead right now jumped out of the gas, I wouldn't see it. I would only know when the car immediately ahead of me did it. And if you're right on that guy's bumper pushing, that's a wreck.
rear pack thinking about pitting.
When I run out of gas.
Peter, how are you doing on speed?
To the end of 36.
I'm having to hit like 4 laps because I was leaving that backpack.
So the leader
anyone
said he's
kinda
got
feels-
gas to the end of lap 36. So
Yeah, I can't go past like 38.
3 laps from now, somebody's going to be pitting.
I'm down to pit like lap 36.
Alright, I hear a couple of people saying 36. We might plan for 36.
Right on button.
Already come down.
Alright, welcome to lap 34. Gotta take the Joker lap here, plus stop time.
So now that we're coming up to pit stop time, I will give a little gap to the car ahead. So if they jump on the brakes real hard, I don't plow straight through them or something. So 2 more laps. It sounds like people are going to be pitting. They'll probably start to call it between the start-finish line and the back stretch.
Want to pit on 36 going to 37?
Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying. So it's going to be 2
That'll work
laps,
for me, yeah.
or 1 more complete lap, and then we'll hit the next lap. So we'll have to make a pit call out. I have a quick chat bound to one of the buttons on
only
my
or right side?
dashboard to help the people without voice chat. And this is a pretty high risk part of the race when it comes time to pit here. So there might be a wreck. You know, if there's going to be a wreck, it's likely that it would be now. Yeah, sounds like we're pitting this time. I'm going to make the call out. Going down the back. As soon as somebody else makes it, I'll make mine.
34 coming this time.
Hey, what you got when you can?
31, P7, pitting this time.
26 pitting in.
Alright, let's start
Copy
to
that,
give
28.
that car ahead a little bit of a gap.
Outside, outside. Clear high. Leaders on pit road.
Just gotta be smooth,
Here,
get
I
into
can
the
go lap
box.
39.
Yeah, that's about where I can go.
I can go to 42, but I don't think anyone else can go to 42.
Oh. 11, I can go to 42.
I can go 41.
Go
Come in, go hard. Pit road speed.
I can go to 40. Yeah, I'm just gonna split it.
Alright, gotta try to stay in the draft of the car ahead.
I'm gonna pit next time by.
And also have to try...
I'm looking at my calculator here. I might need to come this time.
I can
Yeah,
get
I'm
off
not
pit
coming
road pretty well.
John, I'm going with you. 40 or 41.
There we go.
I'm going 41. 86
All right.
this time, right?
We pitted from the lead,
Yep, I'm coming this time.
so the way everything cycles back out, we should end back up in the lead, because these guys were drafted really well.
That's perfect.
I feel pretty good about pitting with them.
They gotta go below the yellow, just not to let me in.
Come on, go high, go high.
Leader pit road.
Leaders pitting, we've got a big head of steam.
We gotta pit this lap. This lap.
Oh, guy coming off the
I ain't
pit
pitting
road
this lap.
almost wrecked. I think we might cycle out to about P3 here. Got to see how we do with the rest of the cars coming off pit road, but I think pitting with the leaders was the right
I
call.
have to pit this left.
Steven, I'm coming with you.
Step forward.
I'll go in the next step.
Pitting here, pitting here.
We're just running a good, smooth draft here.
Top four. We
Passing a bunch of cars on the exit.
I'm hitting this lap, 25 minutes.
Bidding it.
23 minutes left.
We're at full throttle behind P2 here. We are really trying to set some lap times here. I think we're going to end up back out in the lead, probably about P3 for us, which is good. Some guys are trying to stretch it and make it a one-stop race, but I just can't imagine that we don't have a caution or something that will entice everybody to pit. Here we go, passing a bunch more cars exiting the pits. This is a very organized draft. I'm really liking this.
I'm really got to give you a push here.
Leaders on pit road.
Alright, we're further through 1 and 2 with the leader pitting call than we were on the first one, so I think this will be where we cycle out to the lead.
I'm 3 seconds back, Kevin. You want to follow me?
Alright, let's see where we end
Right
up.
over to halfway this time.
He's halfway.
I'm doing a really good job, man. Look at the more.
Oh yeah.
And you're doing a damn good
This is
job,
going
you
to
know
be
that?
P3 that we end up in right here, I believe.
David, Thomas, you guys looking at my grass story? Alright, Steven, I'm gonna get your back bumper here, or whoever this is, blue car. I'm gonna get to your back bumper and I'm gonna push you.
10, 4.
I'm picking up, we're gonna push this guy here.
Alright, let's see what our leaderboard says when we cross the line this time.
Funny when I'm dropping.
Good, man.
P3,
Walk
looking
on
pretty
the
good.
front straightaway, say something.
Gained 4 spots by pitting with the leaders. And you know, I mean, if we go green all the way to the end, that might bite me, but I just really doubt that that's going to happen.
I don't lose so much time.
I don't know.
Come down, Richard. Yeah, I'm sorry, I bailed on you there.
Alright, front four. If we push the pace here, we can break away.
Roger.
We're gonna be rolling front.
We're just, okay, so that was P2 talking on the radio right there, and if you heard him, what he said was if we just be smart, we can break away, or if we keep pace, we can break away. I didn't hear exactly. But what he means is if we just run single file and try to set lap times, I mean, we're doing 192 in the turns. That's a lot faster than I was doing before, you know, when I was running P7. So if we just run fast, we can further gap the cars behind.
We have more people. We should be able to catch them here in about 10 laps.
I'll be paying attention to the time difference.
Don't do anything stupid, keep going.
Yep, like you said, don't do anything stupid. Watch your pushes.
Alright, we're gonna have to figure something out. If y'all go high with me, we need different pushers and leaders. Time working.
So it looks like we've got 2 packs again. I'm in the first pack running P3. Second pack is 5 seconds back, which is a lot. That's like almost the whole back straightaway. And if they're not organized pushing like we are, we're being really patient up here in the front. If they're not organized,
Going on 4, go with me, go with me.
they can't get us. So we just got to be smart here for a long time. I need to come up with a different phrase. I've probably said be smart 100 times, but it's what it is. It's what we got to do.
Get back in and then try to get off the need to be connected to do it. Alright, big run, Tom.
Yeah, we're running super
Mike,
fast.
you gotta be able to close that gap.
This is a good draft. I really like this pack I'm in right now. We've gained 3/10 on the second pack. We're still gaining time on the second pack. We're doing really good here. We're using a lot of gas, but we got to pit again anyway. I don't think we can save enough gas to keep us from having to pit again. So we need to build out the biggest gap we can. That's the way.
I ain't trying to bail on the top. Come on, guys. Come on.
This is stupid. Just stay in line and we'll catch them.
But we weren't catching them. That's the issue. Alright, now we can.
I mean, they're double wide. Stay in line.
Now, we're talking about two different packs.
Actually, we're catching, but never mind.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. I like where I'm at. I would prefer to be leading if I had a choice, but I'll take this. Alright, tires were rock solid. So to save time on the next pit stop, we're going to turn off our tires so we don't change those. We don't really need to. They held on really, really well. And when I have a little more time, I can think about it and figure out how much gas I'm going to need. I will bring down the amount of gas that they put in the car. Because all I got to do is make it to the end. I don't need a full tank after my next pit stop to make it to the end. So I can maybe bring it down to add, 5 gallons or something. That might put me out in the lead of the pack. Just trying to strategize. Looking pretty good. Lap car's going high. He's got the lead pack
outside. Outside clear.
We're on to something here.
Shit, that's nice. Get after it.
Gain 310.
Still breaking away from that second pack. Continuing to gain time. That is excellent. I'm not sure that anybody pitted. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm really not sure that anybody can make it to the end.
Hold my line, leaders. Hold my line.
Inside.
Just a little bit.
Door quarter clear.
The proper thing to do there would have been to yield the bottom to the leader since that's where they're running, but that guy's just not terribly smart. My leg's starting to get tired holding this gas pedal down. Once we get to about lap 60, we can really do anything as far as pitting. trying to figure out a different way to put my foot on this gas pedal because I'm not kidding. My foot's starting to fall asleep and everything. So
At least I'm doing a good job.
having to figure it out. This lead pack is doing an excellent job of managing this draft, pulling away from the cars behind. I'm really glad it worked out where this is the pack I ended up in.
I'll go high when I get to me.
Alright, car ahead's going to move high for us, that's good.
I'm like 4 laps short.
You guys can move up, that'll be great.
Outside. On it, clear.
Alright, so 25 to go in the race. Or, well, 26 to go. We started 6th, got shuffled back to 8th on the start after a bad start by P2. After the pit cycle, we've worked our way up to P3. Really feeling good about this. Really like where I am.
I'm gonna grab a little air here.
Now I think no matter what happens, I think that unless I screw up, I should be able to stay with this lead pack. And that's really all you got to do to be in position to win at Daytona or Talladega is just be there. So.
How fast are y'all going up here instead of the pack? I haven't looked at it. But I think it's about 195-ish.
We hit 199, 198, 10.
Gosh, I'm pretty thermally limited right now. I can't really do much. I can do a couple pushes. I gotta get real cold. If you could run like a half smooth off on the straight, that would help me out just a little bit.
So P2's engine's starting to get warm. That's what he was telling the leader. He's asking for a little help.
I got 197 there.
Giving P2 some air. What I'll do a lot of times, if I've got a reliable pusher, I'll run about a half a lane up off the yellow line. Leave them some air to their intake. Keep their engine cool. Looks like that second pack is starting to gain on us a little bit here, so that'll be interesting when they get here.
Start getting like a second, 2 seconds close to looking the draft and just heat them up. And when we get there, we're going to go for it, alright? We're going to pass it.
Alright, so bad on the 24 for giving away his strategy. When that pack gets to this pack, he's going to make a move. He's going to try to get to the front. So that gives me a little bit of ammunition to decide how I'm going to proceed. I don't know what to expect. I don't believe I would have said that for everybody to hear, because now I know exactly what he's going to do when he gets to me. So appreciate that.
Front pack, if they start getting to it down to like 3 seconds, we should just pit fuel only.
I don't think any of them can make it anyway.
Yeah, we'll just be giving them the stuff, basically. Should just pit early.
Yeah, we should pit and make it within 3 seconds.
I'm on board. P3's on board. All right, so when that second pack gets close to us, instead of having to deal with racing them, we're gonna pit.
We gained about a second on that. We're doing what we're doing.
I mean, we just don't want to give them the advantage. And they're trying to make it on one stop. So, plus 5 stay committed to each other back there. We're not going to wreck each other.
Yeah, they've burned off any of the fuel. I think they've been able to save, trying to catch us probably.
They are just slowly gaining. They're not eating us up like I was worried they might be.
Like last 70, they don't get to us anyway.
Whatever you want to do, I'm fine with.
I need to pay attention to how much fuel I'm using per lap. I think it's about half a gallon. Okay, so 7.3 gallons remaining.
3.4 to be good to the checker, or 5.1 for some green light checker.
No, 5.1.
Yeah, 5.1. That's what we're going to add.
Yeah, 5.1. It doesn't really matter when you're only racing each other, so.
Whoa! Whoa! Dog, you looking good. Now go get that leader. Outside.
The hell happened?
I was switching over to check fuel, and I hit a ignition button.
Garrett, can you make it? Probably not.
Josh, if you want to be a real nice and have any shot,
I'm going to be like 2 laps further.
So, what happened to the leader is he was using these little toggle switches like I'm using to check my fuel. I've got it all bound. I've got it all bound to, you know, different switches on my dashboard.
So, 6-4.
Happy?
Easy.
Hey guys, just cancel their plans out. We should quit with them.
Connor. Oh, well, that settles that.
Brett, tell me about your car real quick.
Yep.
Closed. Pit road's closed.
Why are you guys getting together there?
I mean, you guys are idiots.
Wow, that changes everything.
You kidding me, for? You just mad you got passed? I was just about to say, it really doesn't matter because we had the pack. So, I was thinking about short things. Like, it really didn't matter.
But I'm sorry, Connor, if you got damaged. I blindly went to hit my button. I've never done that before.
Good working together, group. We stayed in it. We never gave up.
Catch
All
up
right,
to the pace car,
Line
Dave.
up
Let's
behind
go.
the
Catch
two.
up to us. Get around.
I can't believe this was the group that caused the yellow. I can't believe it.
I can blame the guy in the 4 car for that one.
So now we're running P2, which I'm pretty okay with, to be honest with you.
Pit road is open.
It's possible that people might stretch this to try to make it, you know, like the guys that
you get back
pitted,
on the lead lap?
the last group that pitted, they might try to make it. We're gonna see. I'm curious where I'm gonna be on this restart.
You believe that, John?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. All I know is I was down low, and you guys are all passing me single file, and then some Yahoo decided to try to go three wide around me, and then y'all got together.
Yeah, we were perfectly fine until the 4 got mad that he was getting passed and decided to just wreck all of us.
Go Mango, go Mango. That was a nice stop, guys. Good pit stop, boys.
Alright, so now what do we got?
I was just trying to keep up with the draft
we're good.
earlier, and I let somebody go by me, and then I lost the draft, and then I got back here, so kind of sucks.
This is about where the race goes to shit.
Michael, can you take a look at my car, see if I got any damage?
So I'm actually shutting my car off and coasting, just saving as much gas as I can. You can only really do so much.
Am I struggling?
Got a couple of guys trying to
Your
make
driver's
it.
side looks okay. Your back bumper looks good.
You'll be lining up behind them too.
Right side looks clean. You look okay.
Alright, thanks, man.
If you have any damage, it's minimal. I can't see it. But I know I did touch your car because somebody got you squirrely, so... But I don't see anything. Maybe a little on the left rear. Tiny
Looks like
bit.
I'm going to end up P4 for this restart. It'll be 15 to go, and I've got about 22 laps of gas.
Radio check. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear me? Radio check.
There was
Earl,
no
can
wave
you hear
around
me?
here?
Yes, sir. 1 to go. Be lined up on the outside.
I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Didn't realize it. Damn it.
So the car ahead of me has damage.
No, we didn't pit. You didn't get the wave around.
Push, push.
So now, I mean, it's 15 to go. We just got to go
I'm
for it.
down RPM, so I don't think I'm going to be able to help you any.
Now we're really going to be racing hard.
Josh, you
There will probably be more wrecks, which means I'll probably be good on gas. All I got to do is not wreck,
yeah, I'm just
which
on
I only
now
have
just to see how it
limited
goes.
control
Too
over.
late to try and repair it.
Oh, Fuller, where are you at?
I'm going to try to get a good jump on the restart if I can.
One right now. We're all trying to catch up.
Did 2 people stay out right there?
Affirmative. Alright. 22 cars screwing around.
I don't know.
Boss man, formed out tight. Be ready to go.
Sorry, I didn't expect that guy to be dead slow. I was trying to draft you up to the field.
Space cars off. Be ready. Green flag.
Alright, I'm pushing the 22.
Side, exit door, in and out. Still there.
Alright, 22 is not very smart.
Still there.
Just gotta push.
Still inside. Still inside.
Real fast.
In and out, no hole. Inside only.
I got pushed in there.
One wrecking bottom. More wrecking, big wreck, big wreck,
There's better
big
be
wreck.
a real fucking problem out there to throw the damn caution.
I'm coming out.
Oh, man.
Closed. Pit road's closed. Come around at 23. Come around at 4.
Like Steven.
Coming around at 23.
I have no idea who is in that. I think it's a 55 car. Why would you try and clear down like that?
Dude, the fact that they were wrecking so long and the morons in the back just kept their foot in it, to be optic.
Hey, Joshua, I didn't try to clear down, but I got hit in the back and
behind
just got
27.
knocked in that direction.
Coming high.
John,
The problem was, is they didn't throw a yellow flag. That's why everybody kept.
And
John, you need to like pass me and catch the frickin' base car. Like I know you're short on fuel, but you need to go.
Pit road is open.
Alright, who was asking about damage?
Me.
Alright, your right side looks fairly clean. Your left side looks fairly clean. I mean, the only thing that's ugly on it is branding, but other than that, you're good.
John, you can seriously get protested for this, and I'm about to do it. So you need to go. Otherwise, I'm going to protest.
Connor, I think he's literally out of fuel. Because we're all behind him.
He's not out of fuel. He's trying to save fuel for as long as possible, and you're not allowed to stack the field up like this under caution.
Well, I'm already back here, so I'm going to go get filled up with gas so I can just go. I don't know what kind of damage I
Pull
have,
up
if
here
any.
alongside me a little bit. It's hurt a little bit. I don't know if it's worth, fixing it at this point in the race. So,
yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Can you check mine, 18?
Where is the pace car? Why, where are we?
John, I hope this NIS win is worth it because your band's going to be for a week. So hopefully for one Daytona race you want to win really bad.
Lucky dog coming high.
It's simple. Just no one work with him. If he really wants to do this, no one work with him.
Oh, you're hurting the back, but the fact that you're dude.
I don't even have any damage, according to this.
Alright, thank you.
Which is
Love
good.
pulling into my pistol and the frickin' pace cars are on my relative.
Lucky dog coming high.
Go man, go, go man, go. Good fucking pit stop. Be mindful, you only have one set of cars remaining. Windshield okay, bud?
15
All right,
seconds
buddy.
behind it.
Line up behind the 4.
So not that it really matters anymore, but the way all that started is the 22 car was just not going on that restart and was leaving the middle open. I got pushed, and instead of wrecking the 22, I went to the middle and, got turned because there really wasn't room. Should have just wrecked the 22 and wrecked everybody, but I was trying to avoid that.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
So you're telling me we're just not coming to 1 to green and we're now...
Alright, Earl, buddy. This restart's going to be important. You guys know,
Yep.
we got to make sure our
It's going to be a good vacation for you, John.
You're on the outside, looks like. Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 9.
It's funny how he's not talking anymore.
We're going to restart behind the 27.
Guys, can you catch up here? I got a pit.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 27.
We pulled out right before the pace car came. We're going as fast as we can.
You're not going to be able to pit. We're on 1 to green.
Shit.
John, we're on the back stretch, so don't do it quick.
It's because whoever that was sticking around with the pace car really screwed me. I don't know why you guys are a mile behind it.
We're going to have to come around the
everyone
9.
back here. By the time we got our pistols, the frickin' pace car was already on our relative.
You're going to be lining up behind the 27.
You're good, 10-5, you're good.
R7, where you at?
8, I have a black flag, so when we go green, I should hit the 10.
Alright, well this is
I'm
not
right.
ideal to be in this position from where I started, but
I'm destroyed anywhere.
it's Daytona, might be able to make something out of it, so
apparently.
we're gonna try.
Alright, brother, start cleaning those tires up.
Yep, I got hit in the door and lost 50 RPM, so you know how it goes.
Hey, pacing right off 4, pacing just off 4.
Pace cars off. Are you ready? You ready?
And it's going to have to give me a black flag. That's
You
nice.
ready? Green flag.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta lane, Kevin. Or Andy, sorry. You gotta lane.
inside. Still there, quarter inside. Still there, still there.
That one thing that I did.
Still on the inside. Clear?
Hey Sonic, it's kill, Brad. Let it go, bro.
We're catching the pack
There you
here.
go, Temper.
I'm not doing that. We're not going through line.
Pretty sure 25 and 24 work together too.
Outside.
Gang up on.
Outside two.
Negative.
One outside now.
No affiliation.
Clear if you need it.
I second that, no affiliation.
Outside.
Oh, shit, dude, stop pitching.
You still there at your door. Clear up
All
top.
the affiliation I got here from my brother. I'm just riding.
Whoa. Don't know what that was all about.
Outside. Still outside on your quarter.
13, man. I know that guy's passing 30, bro.
Still there, door outside.
I think it's
Still outside.
I'll push it for you.
Clear high.
All right, we're making up some spots here. It's 8 to go. We still might be able to do something here. Big checkup right in front of me.
That's for me. I just barely saw it.
Alright, we gotta go. We have got to go.
Agreed. Wait, can we not close?
No. I mean, I can if they get on me, but I mean, I think the guy behind me can't close either.
Push one this way.
Somebody needs to be willing to make a move here. It's NIS, you know. We need to think about going. Whoa, 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 whoa. He went for it. I appreciate that. Dig that.
Outside.
Man, I'm gonna run out of
Still
gas.
outside. Clear high.
I'll let you know when I'm on and out so you don't run me over.
Hey, 25, are you gonna make it?
Yeah.
Of course he's gonna make it. He held everybody up that time.
10-4.
I say you just pin him into the wall. Get it over with.
Outside. Clear, clear.
That's kind of neat.
We're gonna be up to
How about
12th here.
if you guys don't want him to win and you guys are mad at him, how about you go to the high lane and leave him in the bottom lane so he goes to the back and win the race? But no, we're falling around him like a snake.
I mean, Brody, if you want to switch spots real quick, I'll give him the next band on shifting if you want me to.
Yo, the guy didn't do anything wrong, man.
Yeah, he was 30 seconds behind the pace car. We got one to go, and that's when we caught the pace car. That is wrong. That is not pace car speed. That is below pace speed, and that is in the iRacing rules of things to get protected for.
Coming to 5 to go.
Yeah, 1-1.
In and out.
We'll
Right outside.
We'll have it
One
figured out.
outside.
Somebody's
We'll
going
get
for
it
it.
going here.
Still there, still there. Clear high.
Right now,
Outside.
game. Yeah, now. Gonna put
Still
the
outside.
It's 5 to go and we're under green. Everybody quit
outside.
whining about it and drive fast. We can protest it later.
Clear.
Holy shit, doing proper outside.
Outside.
Guys, yes, I would say fuel. I would never put a second on the
Outside.
10 seconds max.
Clear.
You have to hold 8 cars.
It doesn't matter. Jesus Christ. You're
30 miles behind the pace car.
I mean, it's probably not falling away from you guys. I get it. It was a fuel strategy call. I get it.
Well, and the back half of the field and get the damn pig and everything else.
I gotta fit, pitting.
You guys are a bunch of girls. Every one of you, girls. Quit whining.
Thanks for the call.
Yeah, because of that 25 bullshit, it screwed all our pit stops. That was not within the rules.
So that was the one we needed there, boys. You guys really back here in 17th aren't going to try?
Outside.
No, really.
Clear. High.
We're just going to go towards there. No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the front pack going double wide, maybe try and make up some positions because there's a reason to go.
I'm trying. It's just the only one something is open.
Be like the guys in like 7. You guys gonna make a move?
2 to go.
I already tried and I got jumped, so you know.
I'm trying to push this guy in front of me and force somebody into making a move, but this is stupid. We're all just riding around like a bunch of idiots instead of trying to do something.
You even realize that. Everybody waits till the last second. It doesn't work ever.
Yeah, nobody's going.
And we just stall out and
Outside. Still outside.
Oh shit, my bad.
Outside. All clear, my man.
Alright, let's see where we end up. There's probably going to be a wreck, because now
White
everybody's
flag
going to
this
make the
time.
move. But I'm trapped. I'm stuck.
You guys are the most boring race I've ever been in.
Well, they're left inside. Clear heated. Inside. You're clear him.
What a fucking
inside.
bomb.
Clear.
Oh, hit them for it. You could have hit that fucking. Wow, you guys are absolutely stupid in that second pack. Whoever did Arthur breaks the hell out of that is getting a fat protest.
Inside. Clear inside.
Come on, guys. Get in
Inside.
the crash. Let's go. Get some spots.
Clear.
I'm
Inside.
trying.
Clear
to
low.
see back.
I don't think we're going to be able to make it. I think we're too far back.
That time.
I have no idea where we ended up. This
24, I
is terrible.
appreciate the pushing. I know the field, the model's against me. I appreciate all the help.
Well, John, enjoy the vacation. Hopefully.
I have no idea where we ended up. That was just terrible.
Yeah, I'm sorry to turn you, but that Chase Elliott car put us all in an impossible situation trying to wreck you to get back in line.
Man, I don't know what that was all about, but
Yeah,
we gotta do some work, but
Oh,
solid
man.
effort.
Just
Came down.
frustrating. I didn't even see what
Yeah, that
happened.
was a lot of bullshit there with that 25, man. Totally uncalled for. Screwed a whole bunch of it.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
All worth it.
Ugh.
This is not a day of goddamn thunder. What are you doing?
Yeah, that was
Ford?
terrible.
Like,
That was awful. I'd like to go back and see what happened on that other wreck that I got into.
The 4 kill another car too?
Yeah, he absolutely murdered me in that last track. I was missing it, and
wasn't holding the line. He was kind of being squirrely here. You know, he wouldn't hold it straight. So I was kind of stuck, and I got pushed in, and just, yeah. Nothing I could do there, unfortunately. But that's Daytona, you know, that's just the way it goes. I thought I had a pretty good shot to win there, and after that wreck, it was going to be real tough. And after we wrecked again on the last lap, it was even tougher. So pretty frustrating, but it's just Daytona. So thank y'all, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll do some more of these. Maybe not tonight. It's getting kind of late, but we'll do some more of these over the next couple of days and have some fun with it. So thanks, y'all. Have a good